know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, don't know if I can remember. God, don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday. Man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know we just had Music Monday as well, which is a part of this channel now, man. We definitely talk a little bit of music, a lot of sneakers, and y'all know I drop shorts each and every week. Definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out of the live. Y'all know I tried my very best to get one of these going on Wednesdays and, of course, on Saturdays, where we talk sneaker talk, man. So we're getting very close to the end of the year, so you guys pretty much already know what time it is. Salutes to the homie Dunks. He knows how to get in contact with me if he want to join the live and get the link. Other than that, also sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. We know the kid talk, obviously. Continue to talk the sneaker talk. If I don't get the video out in time for like upcoming releases and stuff like that, it'll most likely be there, right? Okay, so safe to say we should be good monies, right? So sign up for the joint. It's free to sign up. We even have a gaming section now, a sports section, of course, if you guys have been keeping up with football, this, that, and the third. But tonight's topic, man, I'm only going to be on this joint for like an hour. So like I was saying, it's pretty much getting close to the end of the year. Safe to say, like, I'm going to look at a calendar here. We're coming in the second week of December. So pretty much, man, we pretty much got 2 weeks left to the best of my knowledge. And I'm just going to double check on my phone. I was going to put it up on my computer, but it also is linked with stuff I have going on. So I don't want to like, pretty much put too much out there, right? Okay. Cause it will definitely like show a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna say 1-2 weeks and a half. So almost a strong 3 weeks, mainly because we have January 31st, you know, pretty much that means, you know, we pretty much right there at it. So usually if you guys get paid every other week, you should have an extra paycheck coming to you this week, to the best of my knowledge, how it's usually normally calculated. But I'm not counting nobody's pocket. Again, salutes to the homies Dunks. Tonight's topic, though, we're going to keep the party rolling because I only plan to be on this joint for like an hour straight. So we're going to do the best Air Jordans of 2024. And hopefully, speaking of that, towards the end, hopefully, like, not necessarily like my last video, but last live, at least hope to get Dunks to be able to join back on, and we'll talk the best sneakers, how we normally do each and every year, for 2024. But right now, Complex has released their list of the best Air Jordans of 2024. So it's always very curious to see what those guys think. Because I don't know what it is. They got a very unique individual group over there. I don't know what to say about them. Very, very something that's like, I don't know if they got, the right people over there, so to speak, but they're definitely different. And then we're going to be talking JD Sports new mega store. So we're going to start there, actually. So I'm going to talk JD Sports new mega store, and then pretty much we'll do a comparison of like pretty much why we feel JD Sports is legit. Now, we already know this is a retail chain, and they got a great deal with Nike. So we're going to be talking that first half of the live for roughly about no more than 15, 20 minutes. And then the last part of the live, we'll probably close out for the last like 20 minutes. We'll talk the sneakers, best Air Jordan sneakers they got on Complex list. And then we will close out with, upcoming sneaker releases. We got a lot of heat coming this week. I'm already literally making adjustments to my accounts to make sure I can, if I'm blessed to be able to hit it all for retail. And I ain't going on the resale market. I'm telling you that right now because its times are tight. So I'm going to definitely see if I can grab those stashes Air Max 95s, which I think those drop tomorrow. Then we have, what else? We definitely have the Legend Blue 11s coming this year. See if I can grab those. And then in a perfect world, if they still have the copper foams, I will go ahead and add that to the list to close out strong. And that'll be it for me. That's just me for the goal, but yeah, we'll start on one of tonight's topic. Let's see what we got in the building real quick. Look like we have a T Yeezy in the building. T Yeezy Kick says, "Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all definitely do me a favor. Smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man." Demond says, "Those stashes Air Max 95s are way under retail. What up, Polo?" They are, but at the same time, dog, I don't know if I want to wait to see if they go on sale, and I don't want to go on the resale market. And then I know with my eBay Top Star, it's going to be retail anyway, plus the shipping. So I feel like I might as well try my luck on sneakers and call it a day. I actually had exclusive access. I don't say not through like Finish Line and them, but through Top Star. I had it for the Legend Blues, like I was telling you guys probably on Saturday. But here's my problem though. With the Top Star, they'll ship the joint, but it's got to go through the authenticator, then come back to me. By the time that, I have a feeling I would just take my luck and see if I can hit on sneakers and or just pick them up in the store and get a mall vlog popping. So that's my goal for that one. Let's see, where we at? Manu with the Kick says, and Legend 11s too, Devon, yeah. Y'all think those are going to go under retail is what y'all were saying. We shall see, dog. I don't think either one's going to go on the retail. They're going to sit right at retail. Maybe on the resale market, sure, if that's what y'all are talking about. But y'all know these ain't going to be on sale nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I know you showed a picture of they're already in the outlets already, Manny, but I'm pretty sure it's still right at retail. These ain't going to hit. This is my thing. I don't want to, no disrespect. I ain't trying to go on a resale market for nothing. Even if it is below retail. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is below retail, I don't care. To me, it's retail or nothing. And that's going to be my mode for next year, man. I don't think I'm going to buy any resale sneakers, knock on wood, with the exception of something I just absolutely positively had to have, which at this point, you're probably like, isn't that what you normally do? Yes, but I mean, like, I'm going to try to tighten it down, man. I'm going to get back right. Everything, I feel like I'm gonna go through a rehab or something like that. But yeah, it's retail or nothing for me, man. I mean, and if I do get them below retail, I want them on a sale or something with the company that's actually dropping them, or a actual store that has the account, like Foot Locker and them, or Nike. You know what I'm saying? Sneakers, that what have you, right? Where we at real quick? Let's see. Manny with the Kick says, West Gucci sold our family. Let's see. Devon says, I'm really thinking about it. ScanMax has them for a good price. They've got the homie dunks like that in the past. And I get it, man, because what you showed, it was like, what, 170? And retail is 200. I mean, it's up to you and it's your bread. But But I mean, I would definitely, I don't know. I don't know. It's your bread, bro. But I mean, I don't know. It's up to you because that's a tough call. For me, I would probably just go and do the retail joint. But I mean, StockX, I'll say this. I'm assuming there are less fakes of those walking around out there. But knock on wood, I don't know. You know? Where we at real quick? Devon says, what up, Manny? Manny says, I don't know about ScamX, Devon. They deal with a ton of UA, which is an abbreviation for unauthorized for the people who don't know. Where we at? Devon says, stashes are dropping on sneakers on Friday. Oh, shit. What? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was all geared up for, like, everything. Let me double check. Are we... Man, where my whole schedule is off. I could have sworn I thought it was Thursday and tomorrow's only Friday. Like, I'm tripping right now. Let me check on the sneaker. I believe you, but I don't know why, but I thought, right? I don't know why I thought, like, pretty much because tomorrow, and then the 13th, because tomorrow, if I look, today is what, just the 11th, so tomorrow's the 12th. Oh, okay, so cool, got you. So they don't drop on Thursday, they drop on Friday. Okay, cool. I know what it is in my head. I ain't gonna lie. I had it already set the schedule that I need to drop a video tomorrow because y'all know I like to drop ahead of schedule. That's where my inner twine comes into play. And then, of course, Saturday, we got the Legend Blues. Yeah, I need those, man. We got an eventful week, man. I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. For the kid, personally, if everything goes according to plan, Oodles and Noodles is basically for the rest of the month for the kid, man. Basically, Oodles and Noodles with a boiled egg because I want the stashes for the gym. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. But we'll see how the cookie crumbles, man. Right now, like I said, I'm just lining up for financial gains right now. Basically, all that means is all I'm doing is paying every single bill right now because whatever's left over, that's going to go to sneakers and food and, you know, obviously gas. But I mean, for the most part, I want to make me, I'm not saying I'm the most responsible sneakerhead, but I like to pay all my bills first. Point blank, period. Manny says, only fire, no luggage next year. True. I can see that. But let's start on the first article real quick, and then we'll transition onto it. So we'll say JD's, let's see, we got a High Point Megastore that they just open, right, with the bang. So I'm gonna show you guys this. They even got some visuals coming up on this joint. As you guys can see, my screen got a little bit lighter, which means I got lighter. So sharing my screen, you guys should be seeing it. Devon says bills are always the number one priority. Most definitely. So I mean, that's my whole thing. I'm paying all my bills pretty much today. I paid majority today, and whatever is lingering out there, I'm catching it tomorrow, and then it's on like Donkey Kong. But right here, as you can see, we got a slideshow of the new Megastore for JD Sports. They have been making some big moves over here, man. So I'm very curious where's the location. But as you guys can see, it looks like it even has like, I don't know if this is a NASCAR or not, but it definitely has to be a race car, right? Okay, so a lot going on with this joint. So, and it looks like this inside of a mall, but again, don't quote me on this, but this is crazy. So Foot Locker them already kind of had similar stores like this into like New York and stuff like that. So I'm very curious where this one is based. But it looks interesting. But my thing is this, if they all have the same, this is my thing. I feel like JD Sports should get some Travises or something every now and then. I feel like that'll really set them over the top, if you ask me. That's only if you ask him. Manny says, wait for the sneakers app, Divine. Trust, fams. Manny don't rock with StockX at all, I can see. Which I understand that. So let's get through the first article real quick. It says, JD Sports weren't lying when they're describing their fresh-faced High Point location as a megastore. On the eve of the store's grand opening, the glowing JD sign welcomed guests of local devotes into the sneaker preview of the new digs, and pumping tunes and tasty treats kept relevers happy as they pursued all that was on to offer before opening day of December 5th. So this hasn't been long open, right? Says the highlight of the new brick and mortar through was Subaru, and I think that's Subaru WX out front. So, Subaru. That's the word I'm looking for, Subaru, because I know I've seen that word before, out front. So that's a Subaru, what they got out front up on the screen here. Let me see if I can run it back. It's a Subaru, which I should know that. If Dunks was on, he would have probably correcting me because I know he's somewhat of a car guy. Devon says, trust me, Manny, I'm either going to wait sneakers or check Concepts. I heard Concepts should get pairs of the stashes. Those stashes clean as hell, bro. But let me get through the rest of the articles. I'm going to probably talk that probably last 5-10 minutes of the live where just mentally preparing myself for this week. Let's see where we at real quick. The highlight of the new brick and mortar through the Subaru WRX out front as we was kilted out of the Air Max themed building and filled with the brim with mini swooshes shoe boxes. So pretty much they were on like Donkey Kong. As you can see, this is just like kind of like some snips of how to kind of like the store is opening. To me, JD Sports has always feel like a club, and I feel like they've always kind of been ahead of the curve. Like, to me, if you didn't know any better, right? I'm gonna say this for myself. If I didn't know any better, I would swear JD Sports was a resale store, but they're not. They're actually retail. You know what I'm saying? But they give off resale vibes because, to be honest, a lot of these resale stores were kind of doing this type of similar style first, but with probably a smaller budget, if I had to guess. Not saying they don't got some nice stores, but I mean, it took them a minute to climb up to this, and probably so did with JD, you know? Devon says, I do have an idea what might happen on Friday. If people start taking L's on sneakers, they're going to panic buy on that Stash Blue website and pay that $25 shipping they were complaining about. I'm going to say this, dog. I think they won't be that hard of a cop, but don't quote me, though. Don't quote me. Friday, man, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm, like, preparing. What, in a perfect world, what I want, go ahead and get the stashes out the way, and then hopefully catch a W later that day on the Legend Blue 11s, and then hopefully during the mall vlog that I do the following day, I would like to see the coppers there and go ahead and just do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be done. That'll be completely done. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mental Kick says, I'm getting mine on Friday, so I'll show y'all in the Goodfellas. You might well show the team. Show the team, dog. Show everybody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do exclusive access, exclusive manis. It says, fleeing opened the doors at 9 a.m. A crowd descended in the high point of cop of JD's Cream de la Cream, including the Air Jordan 4 Fear and the White Thunder plus Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. Even if they didn't manage to secure a W, the trip was well worth it for the bevy of the activations, activities, and prizes on offer. So they had a lot of stuff going on here. It says the shelves were also stocked to the brim with the product we know and love from JD Sports, Nike Dunks, and Air Max 1. We're all on show, but the festivities from the swoosh were, of course, the Air Max 95 and the Show TL, the letter of which had its own sushi-style train, wow, interesting, in front of the window. New Balance had a particularly crisp offering with the all-new NB 740 and plenty of SB thousands coming in hot. Says Puma were holding down the fort out of the front with a cute Speed Cat display that featured the two core colorways and all new pink alliteration. It says both Adidas and Asics also had plenty of crepes ready to be, or crepes, I'm gonna say crepes, ready to be kept on are still dominating in the running world, holding the special spot of King of Trainers window with the models such as a new Cloud Monster and Cloud Vista 2. So I don't know that much about On, but I have seen a couple people rocking them in the gym, and I guess, I don't know if it's just me, but y'all sound off as sneakerheads too. Like, whenever I think like sneakers, I just be thinking like J's and like just like, I hate to sound like a hype beast, but I just be thinking like J's in general and Nikes in general. I often be low key be forgetting about the other brands sometimes, like On, Asics. I know I've been covering them a little bit, but like I don't think that. Yeah, I only think that's when I go to the store, I don't even try to find that section. But that's just me, though. Manny says, well, a video type of ish is meaning I'm going to post an early access picture. Okay, dog. Okay, I got you. It says, on top of the footwear, JD High Point is also unmatched on the apparel front, hosting heavy hitters like the North Face, Jordan Brand Hood Reach tracksuits, and Juicy Sets. The new mega store is one-stop shop for sneakerheads, fashionists, and everything in between. So pretty much, if you are a fashion, you looking for a good get up. But here's my thing too with JD Sports and like Foot Locker, and especially Foot Locker. I could definitely see why they're revamping the stores, because I thought Foot Locker, all you could cop was sneakers and obviously like little accessories here and there like shoe cleaner. But other than that, last thing I'd be thinking about is getting a fit from Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe that may be to change the things. But JD Sports trying to say they got the brands where hey, you get everything you want in there. But all honesty, man, it feels like, and forgive me if I'm wrong, and I know this is just JD Sports, and I know they got a lot of brands, which I'm going to cover that in the next article. JD Sports feels like a straight up sneaker club in that joint. Point blank period every time. I feel like I'm a little too old to walk in there. But that's just me, and who am I? I'm still going to do it anyway. It says, if you couldn't make this week, don't forget, Grand Open celebrates for JD Sports High Point have only started. This is plenty more to come throughout the month, all way to Christmas Eve ahead of the store checkout. So this is very interesting. I'm also very curious where they keep saying like this High Point joint is. I gotta like kind of Google this joint because I don't think it put the actual location in there. So I'm gonna see if I can just do like High Point JD Sports and see if I can find it real quick. I don't know. Did I miss something, or you guys let me know, man? Because y'all know how the kid get before the lives. So I should be good, but let me do a little search engine real quick. See if we can get the party started in here. Let's see, High Point. If I'm not mistaken, that's the location, and it's based out of North Carolina. Now that one, if this is the location, now don't quote me. I'm gonna share my screen again. Boom. This is where High Point is apparently. Interesting. Of unique places to choose, but it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious if that's it. I'm almost positive, but let's transition to the next article real quick. We're going to be talking, is JD Sports legit? A comprehensive guide, which we know they're legit, but let's just kind of break down, I guess you could say, the history of JD Sports, and then I'll think for like the last 10 to 15 minutes we'll talk complex lists, because I guarantee you it's going to be very, very interesting. It says there are dozens and dozens of places to cop sneakers across the globe, with one of the leaders in the big box space being JD Sports. Hailing from the UK, the brand crossed borders and has retail stores and online shops on basically every continent. If you're unfamiliar with JD, we've covered it in the comprehensive guide that will answer all your questions about JD Sports. We'll explore the company's history, policies, loyalty programs, and product offerings. So pretty much these are all the companies I think that they got underneath there. Because remember, we already knew they acquired Hibbets. We've covered that. And I'm just looking at the logos here. I'm not really actually reading the article just yet. But I know they had Shoe Palace. Actually, I don't think I knew they had Shoe Palace. I knew they had DTLR. I knew they had Finish Line. And I knew they had Hibbets. I know they had Shoe Palace. Very interesting. And then they have a couple other brands, Size with a question mark, Foot Patrol. So they've been doing their thing, buying up all the, I feel like they've been buying up the low, smaller companies, and then obviously that makes them one big company as it merges, because I don't think they did too much closing of, and that's what a business, when they come in, you want to see if they're going to downsize and this, that, and the third. I think they've hit nothing but growth, but don't quote me on that. JD Sports was founded by John Waterler and David Making in 1981 in Bury, Greater Manchester. It says the two operated on a loan shop in the city for years before expanding multiple locations across England and the UK. If you have yet to notice, the name JD Sports comes from the initial of both John and David's first. I did not know that. We learned something new. At least, let me clarify this. I learned something new. I had no idea why it was called JD Sports, but the two people that started the company, so the guy's first name is John, for one, and the other guy's name is David, is what it's saying. So that's where JD Sports come from. Makes sense. It makes sense, believe it or not. A lot of brands, you can see how it come about. It says, from these humble beginnings, the JD Sports has expanded its reach by acquiring several retailers in regions across the globe. The company owns retailers like Sizes, like sizes, and that's a question, or like size question mark, Shoe Palace, the Hip Store, Foot Patrol, DTLR, Nice Kicks, and many more. I didn't know they actually own Nice Kicks. Wow, so is that like Nice Kicks? Like they got the thing about Nice Kicks does have like a store, but they also have like social media presence. I'm very curious if that's the same thing. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So that's why it's kind of sometimes good to just do research on some of these companies, man, to see what you're buying from. It says, does JD Sports own Finish Line? Yes. JD Sports own Finish Line, a leading sportswear and sneaker retailer in the United States. JD Sports acquired Finish Line in 2018. Making the entry into the U.S. market. The acquisition solidified JD Sports as a global powerhouse in the sportswear retail industry. So there you have it with that. We know they own Finish Line. I kind of already knew that. It says, does JD Sports accept returns? Now, this is the thing where these other resellers kind of had to get with. And I also want to break down JD Sports have a loyalty program. That one, I kind of broke it down, but this one, I feel like they're going to do a better job than what I did last time, is what I'm hoping, right? Okay. It says, JD Sports does accept returns, and they are free and easy to make. If you purchase an unworn in the original condition, has the price tags attached if it is an apparel or an accessory item, and was made within the last 45 days, JD Sports will happily refund you. If it's it is important to note that you must have a receipt, whether the digital or physical, they receive the money back. If JD determines that a return is warranted for an item without a receipt, you will receive your refund and store credit. That's a safety though. That's kind of smart, because if you want your actual physical money back, you need a receipt. Makes sense. But if you want just like, if you don't have a receipt, but they still say, all right, it's ours, whatever, fuck it, we'll bite the bullet. We'll take it off your hands, but you still got to spend money here. So that's basically like doing a swap out for a price that's equivalent. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's not actually bad. And then you got 45 days. That's actually pretty good, in my opinion. That's more than enough time, because I think GOAT is 5 days. I think StockX literally just started offering 14 days. eBay is money back guarantee. But again, it's one of those, I haven't read the fine print, but it's kind of one of those you want to probably, when you get your stuff, man, don't waste your time like, you know what I'm saying, sitting on the joint. If you can help it, try to go ahead and open your joint and inspect the joint. Honestly, when I get my stuff in, especially when I order online, I try to just go. That's why I instantly just go ahead and knock out the video. Whether I don't know when I'm going to drop it or not, go ahead and knock the joint out so you can, figure it out. That's just how I look at it. It says returns can also be made as at US JD Sports and Finish Line stores and the brand's website. So there you go. It says, does JD Sports have a loyalty program? I know the answer to this is definitely yes. But let's see what they got here in short. It says, many argue that JD Sports offer the best loyalty program, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, who is it? Divine had asked that we get any I think they have like an exclusive access through them or something like that, but don't quote me on that. Man, honestly, I need to log into my JD Sports and Finish Line them account, because I ain't logging to that motherfucker in a minute. And they always ask for the phone number, but I always feel better when they scan like a barcode to make sure they get you with your points. Because mine always stays 0, and I know I don't cop stuff over there over time, but I also want to know, like, does the stuff expire like over time too? Like if you don't use it, like, because I don't think that happened with Foot Locker. With Foot Locker's program, my points are for life. You know what I'm saying? It says, many argue that JD Sports offer the best loyalty program in sneaker retail. The Brand Status Awards program has long tracked what customers purchase and awarded points for purchases, but received an overhaul in late 2021 and early 2022. Exclusive access, which allows JD to allow customers to buy high heat and coveted items through redeeming points, because crucial when the sneaker releases were being riddled with bots, automated programs, and that would purchase sneakers faster than humans could. So this is for, I guess, this is what the way they use this program to combat the botting, because botting was a big issue during that time. I would say definitely 2021, it was heavy. 2022 kind of slowed down. But I'll say they should throw 2020 in there because I want to say it happened. It felt like it in 2020, but from 2020 all the way to like early 2022, hell, it was a hard time to cop a sneaker. It says today, JD still offers an exclusive access to new Jordan releases and other coveted products. Alongside their Status Cash allows customers to redeem their points for store credit, which can even be used on brand new releases. JD Status program includes events, giveaways, and free shipping and more. So there you have it. It says, what brands does JD Sports carry? So as you can see real quick, if you got the image up on the screen, as you guys can see, Champion, which I don't know how many people still rocking Champion. Converse, we got Crep Protect, which that's very interesting. I'm surprised because think about, you know who I think they should get in the store now though? And I'm not saying they don't have it. I think it's time to give Reshoevn-Nator a chance, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like them guys, I seen the new joint floating around where they got an OxyClean cleaner joint, you know? I haven't tried it, but it does, I definitely think about it. Naturally, we know they got Adidas, they have Crocs, they have Hoka, they got Boss, they have P Nation, they got New Balance, Reebok, of course Nike, of course Jordan Brand. We already know this stuff. I don't even got to look. We got Lacoste, Uggs, Timberland, Brooks, you name it. Hood Wretch, definitely a lot of brands on there. Vans, North Face, with those companies, I feel like they're definitely trying to do some revamping as well. Yeah. Pretty much everything over there. I'm surprised, even though this one is stating the obvious. I see they even got Polo Ralph Lauren. You know what I'm saying? Which they do. Y'all know that's my favorite brand of weapon of choice of all time. But let me read through this joint real quick. It says, JD Sports carries top brands in the footwear and apparel industry, including but not limited to Nike, Jordan Brand, Adidas, New Balance, Asics, Puma, Under Armour, Converse, The North Face, Reebok, Brooks, Hoka, and on. JD has a strong relationship with Nike, even offering the ability to connect your Nike account with your JD Sports Status account. Interesting. I didn't know that. I got to try that. I got to see if I can do that. I have been reading that all the time, but I haven't gave it a chance. I'm going to see, look into it because if they're talking like, not like your sneaker account, but your Nike account, stuff like that, we still see. I'm definitely going to look that up. That's a mental note for off the line. Have any of you guys tried it? Is the question. And I know you had asked Divine if anybody had got exclusive access. I'm curious if that's too. So that's pretty dope. But it says frequent asked questions about JD Sports. Is JD Sports safe to shop online? I would say yes. And that's what they have in this article. It says JD Sports is a legitimate retailer with secure payment options and a robust online presence. The company uses encryption technologies to protect customer data and offer multiple payment methods, including credit cards, PayPal, and Klarna. Which Klarna, I think, is that where if you want to do like a payment plan, but you want to pay some interest back. Yeah. It says JD Sports offer discounts. Does JD Sports offer discounts? It says JD Sports frequently provides discounts through seasonal sales, promo codes, and student discounts via programs like the UNA Days. Keep an eye on their website or sign up to email notifications to stay updated. It says, can you track orders? And it says, absolutely. JD Sports provides a tracking number for all online orders. You can monitor packages progress through the shipping carrier's website or the JD Sports tracking portal. It says, what payment method does JD accept? JD Sports accepts various payment methods, including major credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and to buy now, pay later options. So, and it tells you to download this for the rest of the stuff. So, they pretty much got it all covered, and I feel like they've come a long way, man. So, this is very interesting to see this, right? Okay, so they got a new store here, and I feel like they've done nothing but been on the up and up, man. So, pretty much, let's go ahead and transition to the second part of the live, and then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases for like the last 10 minutes. So here we are. I feel like there's more to come here, right? Okay. We're talking Complex, the best Air Jordan of 2024. So pretty much if they got it in some particular order, you know, I'm going to have to debunk it. It is what it is. But yeah, so let's see what we got going on real quick. It says, right? It says Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low, Black Cement Air Jordan 4. It says we're taking a look back at the best Air Jordans of 2024. So pretty much, so we'll see what it is. And they got this. So obviously some shoes that I don't even remember. I'm looking at it all like this 4 window. I'm batting 2 for 2 right now. Hopefully 3. I kind of forgot about, and I think these are the 17s. They clean, but they was taxing, bro. Like that one I had to let slide. And with the way the stuff coming up and family and stuff, I'm going to have to let that one slide still. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where we are real quick. Manny with a Kick says, no doubt, fams. Let's see. Divine Photo says, I do have an idea. Well, okay, cool. You read that part. I already read that, so we good. My bad. And I saw Manny with the Kicks cleared his messages out. But yeah, let's see what they got on the list. My bad, y'all. So it says, yes, we're still buying Air Jordans. We're nearly the 40th anniversary of the first Air Jordan, and customers are still pouring billions of dollars into buying the same old sneakers for decades ago. Says, wow. Well, none of them are exactly the same on same old sneakerheads for decades, which is what keeps the chance of Jordans interesting. It says, how does the retro from 2024 different from one in 2018? Are the merits in remixing the classics that Tinker Hatfield designed and Michael Jordan wore? How many more brown Jordans can Travis get away with? And how have things changed since we've looked at the mid-year point? It says it's these questions and the answers to keep us up at night, keep us talking about Jordans, and ultimately keeping things feeling fresh. Even even if the sneakers themselves aren't quite old. It's been almost 40 years, and we're still, for the most part, collectively obsessed with Jordans. In 2024, these were the ones that were cared about the best Air Jordans of the year. So apparently this is the best Air Jordans of the year. So number 10, they do have this in an article. They have this in order, right? So I'm guessing 10 will be the least amount from everybody else. I'm very curious what their number 1 gonna be, but right now I'm gonna say I'll give this a fair shot. Number 10, Air Jordan 9 Olive. I don't know if I would put it at number 10, but we showed up for this one. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact Divine did. I know for a fact Manny did. I did. So this one is a good spot. It dropped November 9th at $210. The Air Jordan 9 Olive is right outside of the upper echelon of the original Jordans. It's part of the Tinker Hatfield's untouchable run of Jordan designs, and the brown colorway has a fun alternate history thanks to all of those pairs that the Weavers dyed black. It says it's a good shoe, there's no doubting that, but it has been a great year for Air Jordan Retro. So as good as the Olive Air Jordan 9 is, the competition is better. So that's Brandon Dunn. That's a quote from him. Number 9, they had the Air Jordan 4 Military Blue. Yes, I've owned these too. Like, ironically, I'm not mad at the list right now, because I have these. I went crazy over these. I forgot these even dropped these year, low key. Need to bring my joints back out one time for the one time. But I don't know about y'all area. It's been raining so much in this joint. Yeah, so number 8 and number 9, I'm fair with it. So Military Blue 4s. Manny says, you seen my list for 2024 and complex list straight ass once again. We just getting started. Come on, man. But I know what you're talking about. So it says this was $215, and this was back in May. It says those are the Military Blue 4 Air Jordan 4s. Getting the industrial blue BS out of here. This is a good shoe. It's an original colorway of, it's not the best Air Jordan ever, but it's not the worst of the original colorways. Michael Jordan never wore them. The retros in the past have been crap, but this one is good except for the name. It says, while they were good, the Military Blue really isn't anyone's favorite Jordan. Sorry if it's yours. So it will always be somewhat celebrated shoe, but never the top of the tops. And that's Matt Walty's quote. And these are the guys that we've seen on Full Size Run. I don't think they even do that more. Number 8, they got the J Balvin Air Jordan 3. Now, these are the all black joints. I will say this. We did try for these. I remember even Dunks was interested in these, but these right here, if I got to do some shifting already, personally, if we're going to go off their list, this would be at the 10. and then we'll move the Olive Nines down to 9, and then we'll move the Military Blues down to 7. But yeah, this is what they got at number 8. If I got to do some shifting already of my own, right? Okay. It says, my G, J Balvin got back with Jordan Brand here, continuing his Air Jordan 3 collaboration for the last year in the black pair. Last year's white version of the shoe was one of the best Jordan sneakers of all time of 2023. Debatable. And I'm saying that not complex. It says, the black pair is good, but it didn't quite hit the same this year. Or maybe other things were better. It's really hard to follow up against a shoe that was another colorway in the same style. Balvin was about to do to less criticism, acclaim. He says his story about the shoe and seeing the light and darkness and great through the light shines through the darkness, and the darkness is has not overcome. So pretty much this was that shoe, but I will say this. I can think back right down to I'm on year 3s when they first dropped in 2020. It's been hard for them to drop, something to match it up, especially when it comes to the same silhouette. This one right here shouldn't be on the list. I forgot these even dropped. I know I did a video on them, but trust me, after that video, that's all I did. And we're talking the Nina Chanel Ebony, and these are the Air Jordan 3s. I remember these, but I could have sworn these was like, in 2023, but I guess I was wrong. I know Divine, I think you had copped these, or at least was looking at them anyway. These actually did drop, and this is saying June of 2024, $225. Now, she's at Arts Person. She does very, very good artwork, and she did the artwork for Meek Millie's album that I know right off the top of the rip. Nina Chanel got her first chance to collaborate on an Air Jordan in 2022 and delivered 2 colorways of the Air Jordan 2. Let's see. And like almost every other Air Jordan 2 collaborator, the reception was lukewarm, and they were currently available at deep discounts on the secondary market. Despite being handicapped with the unpopular model, because I feel like that was definitely a tough one. Let's see. Manny with the Devon says, I have those. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured you had them joints. I know somebody did. I knew it was you. I wasn't sure though. Thanks for confirming, homie. But it says, second, despite being handicapped with the unpopular model, the vision was there. Fans of Ebony's work could see the collaboration between her bold style and the rework of the Outcast of Prime era Air Jordan silhouettes. Her Air Jordan 3, however, allowed the vision to come to fruition. It's stripped the model of the signature leather and elephant print, flipped the texture with wax canvas and shaggy suede and bright shades of green, orange, yellow, and other colors, leaped over the canvas of one paintings. This ambitious choices made her help difference the collaborations of models that were simply not screwing it up. To me, man, I feel like only I'm My Year can get away with that style. And this is from Zach Zubak. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. So they got a number 6. Honestly, I don't feel like this one should have been on the list. No disrespect, Divine, but I saw that people did pull up for these, but they wasn't for me. They kind of give me the Gatorade 6s vibes. Remember when they did the Gatorade joints? That's what they made me think of. But then I could see where, honestly, it could have got some inspiration off Off-White with that orange tab on the back heel. Where we at real quick? Number 6, which I have these, is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Alkins. I feel like most people didn't accept these. Me, you can only get them off in the summertime, dog. But I rock my joints and I rock them proudly. But I know a lot of people wasn't feeling these. It's one of those. I'm positive I was able to get. No, I think I paid a little over retail, but honestly, I probably should have waited. Says the biggest complaint about the Travis Scott collaborative line footwear with Nike and Jordan Brand is that it has been repetitive. I mean, this is my thing too. If it ain't broke, why fix it? Is probably what those people are talking about. Like, my thing is this: if you keep throwing the same out there, you don't switch it up until you start to see that things aren't selling. You know what I'm saying? Then, all right, cool. It's time to make some change. You should be doing it over time, but at the same time, if you can throw back an old faithful to get you back where you want to be, then why not? It says, He's released 8 different versions of the Air Jordan 1 Low, with the vast majority of them coming in familiar, neutral colors that fit right with the rest of his aesthetics. But for this time around, Travis let his fans in one of his life bit, dressing the one with a culinary yellow and blue, the colors of the Elkins High School. The rapper's alma mater in Missouri City, Texas. Yes, it might just be another version of the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low, but we're giving Travis props this time around for mixing it up a bit with the new colorway. What are the odds that Travis and Michael Jordan high schools have the exact color scheme? This is true, and that was my whole thing with it too, because they're thinking of Laney, right? Michael Jordan's joint is Laney, Travis is Elkins, and this is like the best of both worlds. This made sense, in my opinion. And I'm also a sucker for yellow. Now, this shoe technically is shock drop, so I guess you can say it's been out. This is what they got at number 5, the Legend Blue. I would have put this more towards the top, but we got the Legend Blues coming this Saturday. I'm very excited. So December 14th, $230. Jordan Brand, do not raise the prices no motherfucking more. Sorry for my language, everybody, but hey, I don't have enough. We good at where we at. To be honest, would like to be nice to bring the shit back or down a little bit. Says, we still kind of wish Jordan Brand would just stick to the original colorways when it comes to Air Jordan 11 releases, aside from the exception of the Elite Cool Gray 11s. A lot of the retro colorways that hit the shoe in the 21st century did not need to exist. We're reminded of the every time the annual holiday Air Jordan 11 comes out, one of the original palettes, as it will this year, in the form of the white-based Legend Blue, which was originally known as the Columbia. Says Jordan wore the sneaker at the 1996, just for everybody knows, right? This is one he actually worn. He wore the sneaker at the 1996 NBA All-Star Game in San Antonio, pairing in the year's legendary Chili Pepper All-Star jersey. Says, it's the cleanest Air Jordan 11 ever released. Yes, we're ignoring the jumperless silver anniversary version from 2010, and this is saying a lot for a sneaker this slick. Brandon Dunn. So the shoe's dope. I think it's nice, subtle, chill, and it's right in time for wintertime, because you know what? I know we ain't used this term in a while, but it's icy. It's just icy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at this one. I would have put it further down on the list to like maybe even top 3. But where they caught coming in number 4, Air Jordan 17 Lightning, right? I like these, but that price tag, $300. Look, $300 right here. No, thank you. And I really like these. If I gotta get any 17, it would be these guys. Says this was the dark horse candidate for the sneaker of the year list. For some, nah, I ain't gonna say all that. It says Air Jordan 17 came back in May with limited numbers. It was the first time the shoe had ever been restored. Retroed. My bad. That's the word I'm looking for. It's the first time the shoe ever been retroed since its debut back in 2002. Some nitpicked and said that the lows, which were what dropped, never came in the briefcase packaging. This retro did. So I think that was a thing too. That it didn't come with it, but a lot of people, that briefcase makes or break the sale too. But it was still a cool inclusion. It says, I can't picture an Air Jordan 17 being mass marketed shoe in 2024. It hardly was one upon the initial release, but it's cool to see that people can appreciate something other than the first few Jordan models we seen over and over again. That's from Matt Walty. Number 3, they have, oh my God, yeah. Come on, man. And this is what killed me with Complex with these lists is, man. No disrespect, but the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 RM. Divine, I think you have the black pair, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it really be, y'all know, that's how y'all know it really be me. I really be active with my group. But this is what a joint with a bike joint, where they had a bike on the back of it. Me, I still stand on it. It should have just been a regular 4. Put Bike Air on one side and leave Nike on the other side. But I digress, but it's a low 4 is what I like to call it. A lot of people did show off for these. I personally don't get it. Now, I'm not going to read through this one the whole entire time, But this one, if it had to make the list, it would have been at top 10 if it would even make the list. But for me, not on the list. So I may be giving y'all a little glimpse of what to anticipate in it as far as like the best sneakers of 2024 when me and hopefully Dunks is able to join, right? So they got in number 2 the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined. This one was a slow surprise, right? A lot of people mumbled and grumbled, but this shoe did its thing. It did its thing this year. I'm not actually, this one, I don't know about number 2, but I definitely, I don't know about number 2, but it did its thing because, to be honest, we showed up for that one. I loved them, and I need to wear them, and I feel like it's a good all-over, like, year-round sneaker. Devon says, it's actually comfy. That's the only thing to like about them. These breads, they're fucking clean, bro. But yeah, these are something where, to be honest, some people are like, nah, I'd rather have a suede joints because that's how they originally came. But I'm just not mad at these. They actually did. This one, Jordan Brand actually did right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave it right there. And let's see what they got at number 1. And then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases and wrap this thing on up. Oh, my God. Bro. And I bought these, right? The Air Jordan 3 Black Cements. Yes. This should be in a top 10. Maybe even top 5, right? But number 1, though, and I love the shoe. You know I got 2018 pair in this one, but I don't know if I can put this at number 1. And I know it doesn't matter if the shoes sell out or not. So, but keep in mind this year, even though we've had some heat, it still ain't been like nothing super duper crazy, right? We just gonna leave it at that. So that's complex list. As you can see, me and Dunks, we got to do our top 5 sneakers of 2024. Be interesting because I'm pretty sure we had some interesting like Dunks come along the way and stuff like that. But at the same time, to be fair, let's bring it back home. I went on another planet there for a second, but let's bring it back home. This is just saying Jordans. It's not saying sneakers overall. Like that's why there's no Dunks and all this. This is all just Jordans. So I'm not mad at it right now. I'm not mad. But there's some things that I would take off the list if I'm going to keep it 100. And I'm just talking in general right now. It won't make even sneakers list or nothing for me, right? Okay. So what I'm saying, it would be these Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 RMs. Not on the list for me. If it would be at the top 10, but not on the list. I say we can let these Lightnings, I ain't gonna say stay with it yet, but they can be on the list. We have the Columbias on the list. We have the Travis Scott Elkins on the list. We have, what else? The Chanel Omni joints. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about them. If they did make it for me, again, towards the top. But I forgot about them. The Balvins, I'll let them get on the list for this year. I can work with that. The Military Blue Fours have to make it. And then, of course, the Olive Nines got to make it. So pretty much not too bad off. I would just do a little bit of rearranging. But one thing that I know for a fact that I don't think I could put on the list is these RM4s, no disrespect, and the Chanel Albany joints. I don't think I could put those 2 on the list. And this is low-key ultimately why me and Dunks only do a top 5 sneakers of 2024. You know, or 2023. We always only do top 5. Because it's hard to pick 10 for me. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. And people don't always say, like, I don't cop a lot of sneakers. But here's the pretty much upcoming sneaker releases for the rest of the month to close out strong. I'm going to go over that real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for the night. Because I'm coming right up on that hour mark. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat, man. Really, really means a lot to the kid. Let me touch the chat real quick. Speaking of that. Where we at real quick, it says the official Wild Boy SK in the building says, yo, what up, Wild Boy? Navon says, Polo, I got to show you something in the Discord. Oh, man. Y'all just love keeping me on my toes, man. Pause. Because I feel like is this something good, something bad? I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Because you never just put it out there like that. Hopefully it's some heat is what I'm hoping. Let's see. Hopefully no bad news or anything like that. Let's see where we at. Wild Boy says, I think if the Black Cements and the Bread 4 dates were switched, Bread 4s would be number 1 because it's been so long of having our breads. We just we just coming down from the 3 drop. This is true. I would say that's a top 2 contenders, man, because both bread colorways, if you think about it, the black cement, while that's the title / colorway, it's still low key a bread. You know, it's still black and red. We just don't call it that. It's called a black cements. But it's still black and red sneaker. So those are always going to be up on the list somewhere towards the top. Devon says, it's something good. Okay, cool. Something positive. Let's see. Manny with the kick says, Bread 4 reimagines #1 for me. F out of here. All right, we shall see, man. I got to do mine. So we got a little bit time left for the year. Let me see real quick when I want to do it. I'm probably going to, after the 11s drop, I'm going to say if I don't do it this Saturday, top 5 sneakers, I'm definitely, I'm going to say the 21st, I'm going to do top 5 sneakers of 2025. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Dunks up and let them know, like, hey, man, out of all days, be available on the 21st. Let's knock it out. Because then technically we have Christmas week after that. And then after that, it's pretty much we getting ready to bring in a new year. And I'll do like a New Year's Eve, like party, little survive on like Saturday or something like that. And it's falling on like, cool, this is going to be awesome. So that means like you'll technically, New Year's Eve is technically going to be on a Monday. And then New Year's should be on Tuesday. I'm hoping the kid can squeeze like a little play on the job where I don't have to come in that mother trucker again until Wednesday. How I'm feeling may take the whole week off and just like, yeah. But anyway, man, I don't know. We'll get the party. We'll handle that when I get closer to that. Man says, I told you, Polo, that list was going to be caca. It wasn't bad. Just 2 things that shouldn't have been on there. But let's talk upcoming sneaker releases real quick and get on up out of this thing. So, obviously, we do got the stash, Air Max 95s. And then what else real quick? Says this is the Air Force 3, that brown colorway. And this is who? Nigo. He's getting back over there. Well, he's back over there. So, we've seen an Air Force 3. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a firm believer you got to stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. The Air Force 3, just not it for me. Not to diss anybody. Anything like that. So pretty much we had the little Yachties. I think those have already come out. I think Divine caught those. They came out December 2nd. The Coppers. So again, if everything go right, if I can catch them all blog on Saturday, wherever I hear that, I don't even know. I want to go ahead and cop these joints too. If they're there, I'm going to add them to the list for sure. I want to add the stashes to the list. They got the Nike Alpha Fly 3. I don't think nobody was really checking for that unless that's definitely a gem sneaker. We got the Swarovskis, which crazy, right? This video I almost didn't do, and it was one of my most watched videos last week. Crazy. It never fails. Every video that I'm almost like, man, don't do that. Ain't nobody finna check for these anyway. Don't, like, it's an expensive shoe. It's dope, but ain't nobody finna watch this shit. And then I'd be like, just do it anyway. And then boom, it pops. Never fails. The videos that we super excited to do, nobody checks it. Now keep in mind it's a $450 price tag. But these dropped December 5th already. So we're just talking just this month in general. We got the Air Force One Kobe's. Those have already dropped. This is Nike Zoom GT Hustle 3. Not really checking for that. These Kobe Christmas, the Elite 9 joints. They're supposed to be coming December 12th, which to the best of my knowledge is tomorrow's. So those are coming for you Kobe fans. We got the stashes. They're coming December 13th. To me, the Air Max 95 is going way harder than those Air Force Ones. And y'all know I'm an Air Force One guy. And I'm going to just leave it right there. And then we got, looks like a Nicole Hassel and Nike SB Dunk Low. That's supposed to be coming December 17th. So we'll see how that goes. Not bad, but to me personally, I would say for the latest. And this is pretty much a pro skateboarder. I think it's a female pro skateboarder. Don't quote me on that. I'm not going to read the whole article here. Where we at? Devon says, I already posted it. Okay, cool. I'll check it out after the live, dog. I promise. Minimum Kick says, Black Cement 3s ain't no #1 spot holder. Like I said, they in the top 5 this year, unfortunately. But I wouldn't put it at #1. Man says 2024 version. Okay, you talking about 2024 version. I got you. Looks like we have the Fragment design in Nike Zoom Spartan. Yeah, these are supposed to come December 17th. Yeah. And then we got the Nigo and the Nike Air Force 3 and that brown colorway. That's supposed to be December 19th. We have the Nike Book 1, Nightmare Before Christmas. To each his own. I'm not ready for those yet. Let's see. We got the Nike Ja 2 Treetop. Then we have the Nike Zoom Spartan Sport Red. And then we have the Nike SB Dunk Low Wizard of Oz. I don't hate these, but I don't love them either. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. Retail only if I was the cop. If I can't get them for retail, I don't want them for anything else. But let me put myself back on the main screen. We've been on this joint for like over an hour. Let's go and wrap things up here for the night. I think I got everything pretty much done for the night as well. But that pretty much wraps up this live for the rest of it. Let's send me the chat real quick. Devon says it involves the stashes. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. About to check. As soon as I hit in on the live, I'm gonna check it out for show. Other than that, speaking of that, Discord, y'all go ahead and sign up for that joint. It's pinned up at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up if you haven't done so already. I will be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, man, definitely smash the like button, sub up. Manny says, what's happening to the my year 17s? Again, I'm going to say this for the 100th time, dog. All these little rumors and all that, it's cool because it's good to have speculation and anticipation. However, like I was telling Dunks, and I'm going to tell y'all, me personally, until I see it on something official, and I'm not saying stuff that don't, like we see a mock-up is coming this day and you just have to do your own research, but I don't believe it until I see that mud trucker actually on an official site. Now, some of these sites have it. We don't even know that's getting them. You know what I'm saying? But I always say I take all these like shoes that's supposed to come out with a grain of salt. Mine says all these sneakers are not going to come out in 25. Thank you. Finally. Somebody that's understanding. I've been saying that since we started seeing all these. Hey man, these coming out. 2025 gonna be a problem. No, it may be a problem. But I'm gonna say this. We've seen over, I don't know how many pairs are supposed to come out next year. And they're gonna raise the prices. They're not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get, I say whatever we seeing that's supposed to come out next year, I'm gonna say half of that. They said the Galaxy phone's gonna come back next year. Nah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, take all this stuff with a grain of salt. Man says it was on the calendar, probably got canceled or delayed. That's what I'm saying. Even if you see it on the calendar, dog, this literally just happened to me where, like, literally, I did a video. It said it was supposed to come out this day, and the joint got pushed back to this week. Period. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, let me wrap things up for the night, man. Definitely sign up for the Sold Out Discord if y'all want to continue talking over there. Other than that, I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, you guys will also catch me on Music Mondays, which is dropping Mondays. Salutes to the homie Dunks. Hope all is well. And yeah, man, pretty much, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and yeah, I'll see you guys again on Saturday. And yeah, until then, smash the like button on your way out, and make sure y'all are subbed up. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? cry to why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember.